There you go. Some Antaeus. That was like live in what, like 98? Something like that. Way back when. So fucking good though. Yeah, man. See, they fucking were like what I think black metal is. I hear a lot of, other people nowadays saying things like what they think black metal is. Antaeus, that's Antaeus Bob from France, was just so fucking intense. I like too that it's very minimal in their approach of like how they present themselves. This, t-shirts, some spikes, corpse paint, and just let the fucking music destroy you. That's how black metal really, to me, should be. All these bands with their fancy fucking clothes and all this stuff and Lord of the Rings costumes. If you can't bring it like how they brought it, get back into line and figure it out. Because on Antaeus, dude. Yeah. See, me and Daniel, man, we agree on a lot of things. Yes, Antaeus is the right way. You don't need all these fucking stupid costumes and all that. I mean, yeah, it looks cool and all that, but that to me is supreme fucking black metal. And yes, they fucking windmill because it fucking intense fucking music. What's he supposed to stand there? Tap his toes? Come on, man. They're fucking presenting the music as it should be. Satanic audio violence, as they used to say. Such a good video. It's Antaeus Satanic Live Ritual in Paris. This one has like been upgraded to HD and ran through the filters, you know what I mean? This is what fucking homicidal fucking black metal. 2011. Whoa, was that Rites of Darkness? That was fucking insane. Let me tell you, what fucking luck that they came to San Antonio one time for the Rites of Darkness Fest, and it was fucking intense. Probably maybe one of the top black metal shows. Correct. There you go. I fucking never witnessed live. And I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass and all that. I was like, I've seen a lot of black metal shows, trust me. And that was just fucking, yeah, you know, these guys were there. Fucking ruled, man. Ruled. MKM. That dude first wrote me when I was in Thornspawn. What was that? Like 90, I think it was around like 97, 98. Neil from Krieg, I believe, told him about Thornspawn, so he wrote asking if he, obviously could get a demo or whatever, do a trade. So, sent this, I wish I could find it. It was an Austin Spike Cult was his distro. Spike Cult, still around. I think they're doing one last release coming up here. Is, killer fucking, covered to the, back then, it was on, catalogs, like one, printed Xerox shit. Dude with a fucking knife to a throat of a chick. Rather endowed lady. But anyway, this screamed fucking black metal. And I was like, yeah, man, I'll send you some. And then he was like, hey, can I, so I sent him a demo or whatever. And then he wrote, I'm trying to remember this correctly. He wrote back asking if he could have some thrown his distro. And I just sent him a master tape and the master, Xerox files for his cassette. And I go, hey, dude, you can just sell them there. It's a lot cheaper, for me to be sending, cassettes over. So I got to give credit to that dude, MKM, because I think he put the name Thornspawn in Europe originally, because he was the first one to distro it and gave it out to people. This was the good Thornspawn. The old days, not what you're seeing nowadays, but when we were a young, hungry fucking band, he put the band's name in Europe. You'll probably hear some history revisionist, some certain person nowadays, but yeah, MKM was the first one to distro it out there in Europe, because I said, just sell them yourself, and he did, and helped a lot. Dude was always like super cool about doing underground shit like that. Alright, so who do we got here in the chat? We got Migs. We got Paul. Paul, did you get home already? I hope so. I got your message earlier. That was funny. White collar trucker gas station. You get them, Biddy. So, Antaeus, believe their first official release was I think the first thing I actually got from them was the Eternal Majesty say that again, Eternal Majesty Antaeus split, and then MKM sent me the 3-song demo on CD. I still have it back there, like on those little skinny labels. That they also use some of those same songs to put on Cut Your Flesh and Worship Satan, their first album. So what I'm going to be doing tonight is just playing some tracks from each release. Hope you guys enjoy them. I might play some more live shit too, because their live shows are just fucking rule, man. Let me get this stuff out of here. Move that over here for a second. We'll come back to that. So let's play some jams from the band's studio stuff. We're going to fucking get some satanic fucking audio violence going on here. Shit. Alright, here we go. All right, there you go. That was from their Condemnation album, Watchers. Yeah, that's about the slowest tempos you might hear from them. Always intense, always up fast, way black metal should be. Now, one thing you'll also know just about Antaeus is there's a lot of people don't like these things, but there's intros and outros for a lot of the songs on their albums. But I think it always adds to the total fucking suffocating, I don't know, death and despair, the gloom. This is something. It works. Some bands that shit don't work. It's like overkill. But I always thought in Antaeus, they really picked their intros and outros for each song really well. Yeah, it's like a good dark ambient, but it's not like fruity dark ambient. Better word to describe it, I really don't know, but fucking rules. Oh yeah, man. Jake's Gemini Archives fucking episode is good stuff. You need to check it out. It's already live, so get over there and check that out. Jake is carrying on the Antaeus assault style with his band, so that's always a good thing. Support. Go give that a listen. That's some good shit. All right, let's go find some more live stuff to jam out to. What do you say? This one from the Death Cult Open Air is a fucking ripper. I'm gonna get this queued up for us. Hold on. Yeah, it's amazing too. Like, obviously, people plugged into the underground, know who Antaeus is, but like, they should be bigger. Like, this is right up there with Marduk and the black metal of that popularity. They had some bad fucking luck with a lot of times. It's not like they didn't try, but MKM and his guitarist, that they're like the two major figures in the band. They persevered through a lot of shit. So I always salute their effort for trying to always just make it happen under horrible circumstances.
Principe, Evangelic Drum.
All right, there we go. Some live stuff from Death Cult Open Air. I think that was in Germany back when he was at 2011. Antaeus has been around since the mid to late 90s. They're like fucking real deal. Like this dude was saying, this is real deal black. It is. I mean, fucking sick. Now I remember we had just signed to Baphomet. And I was talking with Killjoy. 1993. Jeez. Even earlier. Metal Encyclopedias in the chat. Jake and Johnny. It was like... And I had already been talking with MKM already. And Killjoy goes, yeah, I think I'm going to sign this other band. Antaeus out of France. I was like, holy shit. Fucking cool. Because... I wanted to fucking obviously be on the same label as them guys, so that was fucking cool. Those early fucking Baphomet releases fucking rule, man. If you can get them. Antaeus, the original Cut Your Flesh and Worship Satan, and it's been also reissued on Osmos with a different color cover, but you get the original. That's fucking cool. Yeah, that's right. I was reading that interview. He kicked out the main guy and took over the band. Yeah, most French black metal is the real deal. But I gotta say, I think Antaeus, for me, so don't get all butthurt if it's not your favorite French black metal band. I think they're the elite band that came out of the French black metal scene. I said it, elite. Fuck yeah, Grant. Thank you, dude. Grant knows what's up. How? You know, that gets you... Where is he at? Wake up, motherfuckers. It's Antaeus. What's up, Costco? Yeah, I mean, their fucking live performances are just, wow, fucking ripping. Like I said, it should be, don't accept grants of money. Hey, he's the only one sending money, so I am going to accept it. Yeah, dumb. I won't say dumb, that's ugly. Yeah, damn broke bastards. So I'm just being a dick. I need stolen pool tab money. Poor fucking Paul, he was all over the fucking place today. 500 and something miles of driving from work. Fuck that. No, I don't think they were ever. Maybe Jake knows the answer, but I don't think they were ever affiliated with any of that stuff. They were on their own, doing their own thing. Yeah, it's took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, they and that, you know, that actually like I think made a lot of people upset over there because they were just doing their own fucking thing. They're not gonna do shit, you know, tell people whatever, you know. They're fucking elite. They're not gonna say here, oh, we got, you know, be in this thing and blah blah. So nah, let's see if we can play some more live stuff. I got a lot of music to play here, so we got to get through this. I'm looking for Jake. When did Jeff play with them? Our good friend Jeff AD. He filled in on bass. Was this Montreal one in 2014? We'll watch a little of that. See, they played in Canada as well. Yeah, okay. So our buddy Jeff AD got to do some bass work for them in a live setting. May not be. Hey, give me a second here, motherfucker. May not be the best sound, but check it out. Even fucking Jeff got in on the fucking action because this shit rules. Oh yeah, pointing guitars, dude. Iceman and a BC Rich on stage. What more you fucking need? That's a cop out, JD. You need to get yourself a fucking metal axe. Metal axe. Just like, you know, come on. You're playing black fucking metal now. You got to do this. No, Elliot, if you're listening, make it so. So as you can see, this is a fucking world traveling band that a lot of people don't fucking know about for some reason. This is crazy. Such fucking good shit too. Let me get this move back here. Hold on a second. I'll adjust some things. All right. Now I'm back in action. Okay. Oh, now public service announcement from Miss A. Hey everyone, just a reminder, Torso Heap cassettes. Slama, I'm sorry, posing out. Single and Pious Sleeve patches are available on Formorian Productions. Formorian Productions. You mean these? Or where's my red one at? It's over here. Alright, I'm back. God damn it. There you go. Son of a bitch. You can get these on FormorianProductions.com. Pious Levis. Alright, Pious Levis update while we're updating shit. All 11 guitar tracks have been done. Well, thank you. They do fucking rule. They need more attention. Unfortunately, I don't even think they're active anymore. We all know if you don't know. I am. And we are going to play a track from the demo. I asked MKM if he wanted me to play anything particular for this show. And he asked me to play some Destruction Ritual, which makes sense because that's his current band at the moment. Yeah, I want to wait till it gets closer to release so I can have a physical copy. So, check it out. He has a new band called Destruction Ritual. That shit's fucking ripping too. And he was also in Aosoth, Aosoth, for a long time as well. Did a lot of stuff with them, a lot of releases as well. Which is, again, more top quality fucking French black metal. Pious Lee needs more attention. Well, I agree with you. You're gonna get the star highlight, but it is what it is. You just do your thing, man. Yeah, they have a demo out. I think it got put out on official release on. I have the cassette version when it came out, but I think there's a CD version of it out now too. Yeah. We'll find the right label to get this on. I'm pretty sure we got one. I just got to really secure it. Yes, sir. What does the back of my shirt say? It says, "Cut your flesh and worship Satan." Just like the name of their first album. Chroma Death, grading into corpse. Very meat and potatoes, death metal, but solid. Alright, let's get back in some studio jams from Antaeus, and I'll try to find some Rites of Darkness footage to show why we're jamming out this shit. Alright, what's next here?
Like my sight
Okay, we'll come back to some more studio stuff. Yeah, man, always fucking intense drumming on their fucking albums, dude. Non-stop fucking attack. I know some people are like, oh, I like to mix it up, but when it maintains the intensity, that's all that matters. If it's keeping that fucking intensity fucking going. Yeah, man, blistering fucking shit. This band needs more attention. Fucking around for almost 3 decades or shit. Come on. We must get more people into Antaeus. And we're going to jam some Destruction Ritual too. Alright. We're going to play some live from the Rites of Darkness Fest. Here in my hometown, San Antonio. I actually got to see them live here in my hometown. One of the fucking greatest black metal fucking shows I ever witnessed. I didn't listen to this prior, so I don't know what the quality of the sound's going to be like. We're just going to go in blind. We're just going in blind here, so hold on. Let me get this set up for everybody. Get it set up. This was such a fucking good show. Let me, right, there you go. Fucking San Antonio. That was fucking a great set. I wish the sound could have been a little better on that, but hey, you can't fucking win them all. But anyway, good shit as usual from the Antaeus game. All right, let me go off track here for a minute since the man of the hour is in the fucking chat, fucking Tone Joker. Check this shit out. I got a package from the Tone and that Goat Metal show crew. Check this out. It has like all three of them on it. You see that? Rich, Barry, and Tone. Hell yeah. You get that over there at the go to the That Goat Metal YouTube and you'll find that link to their eBay store. It has all their shit. That's very cool. And these fucking guys, man, talk about badass shit. Sent me the Electrocutioner cassette. I've been waiting to hear that, so that fucking worked out. How do you say this one? Tone? I haven't heard it yet, but that was fucking cool. Tone. And this one I've been wanting to get, and fucking Tone hooked it up. Atomic Goat Crime, the new one. So shit. That Goat Metal show crew, man. Support them. Good fucking underground people. Just being real fucking metalheads. I appreciate it, dude. Joker and them. Real. Barry, Tone, all them fuckers. What's up, punks? Good to see you, dude. Alright, let's get back into some fucking some Antaeus jams. All those people that left couldn't hang with the intensity. Yeah, damn nice metal day, dude. Fuck yeah. There you go. Some more Antaeus. That's what tonight's about. Yes. Anyway, fucking cool. Always, like I said, those industrial noise intros and outros. One of the few bands that I listen to, like, the whole thing. Because you see, I'm not listening to all that, but their shit fucking works for me. Alright. Found some more live shit to check out. So let me get this fucking set up real quick. Where'd you go? Here you go. Alright, hold on. Boom. We're going to check out some live in Oakland from about, 10 years ago? Let me get it set up for you guys. I should. Let me get this set up. We might play some more stuff from San Antonio, too. So I found that as I'm scrolling along. Hold on. Yeah, I know a lot of these songs are the same songs, but they're from different sets, so we're just going to check it out. Alright, this is from Oakland, about 10 years ago or so. My encyclopedia's in the chat, I'm sure you know. Here, let's fucking check it out. There you go. Some fucking Antaeus. How's my mic, by the way? Y'all hear me okay? Do you hear me? Do you hear me okay? That was a fucking good one, Paul. I believe Paul has the burn of the night. All other burns will be futile in comparison. That was now we know it. Gateway to the spirit world, asshole. Actually made me laugh. Fucking good. Alright, cool. What's up, Violate? Cool to see you here. Supporting Antaeus. Because I'm sure they're your favorite fucking band in the world. Yow! Alright, hold on. Let me get this put back over here. You son of a bitch. Oh, wait. Let me do something real quick so I don't fucking... You know, like on YouTube, you leave something paused too long, it just starts fucking playing it. I don't want that to happen in the middle of some music over here. On to us. That's a good way to remember if you can't remember it. Good way to remember it. Now, what is this? Zach, that's been true, I think, since 1990 or 94. He has also tracked the rhythm guitars to almost all the 90s albums till the end. It was an interview with Jeff and Carrie. Yeah, because Jeff was like, fuck that shit. I wrote the songs. You do something, Carrie. Quite contrary. Quite contrary to what Carrie says. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know. All right, let's get some jams going. Some more Antaeus. What's next?
Go
All right, there you go. See, again, that's what fucking real black metal sounds like. If you don't agree, you're listening to the wrong show, man. What the hell? This fucking perfection I booked from black metal. Now, what the hell are you guys talking about? J-Dog tattoos and shit? All right, here's a portion of the show where we plug some stuff. Time to plug some stuff. Like your mouth. All right, here we go. Is this the right one? Let's see. I thought I downloaded it. Maybe I haven't. Son of a biscuit. I have not. I have not. But anyway, Perdition Temple's coming to Texas. The show I want to promote, where is it at? God damn. Is actually going to be High Tones, not at Booster's Backyard. I got to update the flyer in my system here soon. But anyway, Perdition Temple, Empty Chalice, Church Aside, Pius Levis, over there at High Tones, $15. That's going to be a rager. Nothing but heavy shit that night. So I think that might be, damn, what is that? November 15th. That might be Pius Levis' only thing we do before the 2026. Who knows? Unless we get a really cool offer, but as far as I know, that is it. Then we got ETD out in LA. They're playing out there. I mean, LA, fucking no. Sorry, Francisco. Not LA, Louisiana, New Orleans. They'll be there with, well, there's another flyer with all the bands, but at the Holy Diver. How can you forget that name, right? So they'll be on October 11th. New Orleans. Nala. Yeah, I know, my brain just went, it cut out the nah. It just went LA. Satan Chayton. Later, gosh darn it. Later, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Earn that donut is New Orleans. Yeah. Was that Robert who drew that for you? That always, his style fucking rules, man. What do I got anything else to promote? Yes, I do. Then in Massachusetts. We're promoting shit in Massachusetts. Spit it out, Necron. Wednesday, September 17th. Vinyl Necromancy with Metal DJ Night with DJ D-Hammer. Okie doke. DJ D-Hammer and Desiree. But here's a really cool part. Burt Bacharach is playing a fucking set that night too. So you're going to really fucking win if you go out there. 9:30 p.m., 21 and over. No cover. So how fucking cool is that? Here in San Antonio, Corpse and Crucimentium and more. Friday, October 3rd at Boosters Ice House, I guess that's still going on. Haven't heard otherwise, but that should be fucking great. Matt and fucking Derek, regular show buddies that I've known for a while. Well, I just met Derek recently, but he's fucking been around forever. He's a great guy. And of course, Matt fucking rules, man. So that's going to be fun. Total Death shows. Yes, sir. All right. Let me, we're going to change it up now. Let me get into something here. Because I asked MKM if he wanted me to play anything, particular, and he said if I could play a Destruction Ritual track. That is his current band, which has a full-length album coming out soon. I think you can stream it online too if you look it up. There's a stream for it. So, but I'm gonna play a song from their demo from 2021. Sorry, I'm going through 1,000 songs here trying to fucking find this shit. Almost there. Might have just passed it up. There we go. Now this is gonna be an epic. Yeah, dude. If you see MKM in the credits of a band, you're gonna have quality stuff. This is a 10-minute rager. Chants of Relentless Violence. This is his band Destruction Ritual. So let me get this queued up for you guys. New album, full-length album coming out soon. Right, there you go. MKM's current project, Destruction Ritual, full length, that's available now apparently. Norma Evangelium Diaboli. Did I say it right? I always get that. That's a fucking classic fucking black metal label. If you don't know where you've been, only fucking true shit. Literally. Only true shit comes out on that album. I mean, that label. So, fuck. I'll be ordering that. Yeah, dude, they're great. This whole demo fucking rules. Like I said, I got it on cassette back then, and I was like, fuck, MKM's is kicking ass. I think I might even like this more than Aeosoft. But, you know, Set the Antaeus guitarist is in there with them too, so that might, you know, have something to do with it too. Not saying, you know, Aeosoft's not good. I know, right? You know it's going to rule. It's MKM and Set. Both Antaeus guys. And you just heard it. It just has that fucking true fucking black metal sound that, yes, it's a little modern. It's not old school, but it's the real fucking sound of black metal. I don't know how else to fucking word it. It's fucking black metal, man. Real black metal. No war metal stuff. None of that. Just fucking black. Yeah, but it was 10 minutes, but for me, it was interesting enough that I didn't get on my nerves. Now, some of these, you know, 10-minute black metal songs where they play the same riff for like fucking 20 minutes. Yeah, okay, you know, I get it. That gets tiresome. But this was like fucking had different shit going on in it. I thought it didn't bother me one fucking bit. How'd you guys feel? Right, it didn't get boring because sometimes, some, you know, these songs are just fucking long for no reason at all. They're just fucking going on. Like, dude, you could have stopped this song like 6 minutes ago. I'll never get the credit. some people, yeah, but nah, I don't. Long as, you know what? Long as how I actually feel. Long as someone went out and bought it, that's all that matters. Because, you know, my gatekeeping ways are ruling. No. But no, as long as someone goes out and supports the band, that's all that matters. I mean, for real. Like, if anyone tonight buys an Antaeus CD or whatever, shirt, merch, mission accomplished, you know? Right? Most of the time, these long-ass songs are way too long, and it's just an exercise in musical masturbation. Like, all right, bro. You didn't have to write a fucking 12-minute song with the same riff for like 8 minutes. No, you don't understand. Nah, make that shit interesting. See? Go and order it. Get some Antaeus too, but you probably got it all, T-Bone, so yeah. This is for people that don't know about Antaeus, or maybe you were on the fence, or you heard about them, I don't know, but I just, like, but they came on Francisco's last night on Twitch, and I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to do I've done a lot of appreciation shows, but I've never done Antaeus, and this is like this fucking top tier black metal, and it's like, it should be even more known. I mean, yes, they played all over, but they should be even more known, in my book. There you go. Fucking that rules. So you know what, dude? You're going to get this. I thought Kerry might be here. I know he's a big Antaeus fan, but I'm probably not going to show him anything he doesn't know already. Yeah, I mean, yeah, even if they try to change it up a little, right? You know, it's just not the same fucking thing. You know, for fucking 20 minutes. Okay, all right, bro. All right, bro. Someone needs to pull the plug backstage. All right, I gotta find another jam real quick. Let me go through the files here. Go through the files of Death, the iHod. This one's from Mr. Jake Holmes, if he's still here. I asked him for an Antaeus song, and he said, Bleeding Blasphemy. So let me find it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Here it is. This one's for you, Jake. Your fucking request. Frasier is taking over the show. It's Hellstar. Fuck no. Not next. Yeah, let me go back and correct something T-Bone pointed out, because I'm a bonehead. That's the name of their label in France. Norma Evangelium Diaboli, not Evangelicum. Get your head out, gutter, neck rhyme. But anyway, that's about the best I'm gonna be able to pronounce it, so I'm not gonna try again. But Agna, how do you say Agna? Offensive. They usually carry their stuff, so if they don't have it yet, they'll have it soon. I bet. Destruction Ritual, because I usually used to get all my stuff from that label through the Agna Offensive, not offensive. If I'm even saying that right, they're all like fucking Montana or Portland. I forgot where. I don't know. Damn. Bo's been grinding it up. All right. Ina. Thank you. See? Ina Offensive. There you go. The metal encyclopedias are on their game. All right, next fucking jam. I know we played this some live versions of this a couple times. But this one was requested by Jeff Tandy. Let me find it for you guys. Going through 1,000 fucking songs. Let me get the blood libels. This is, how you say this? Cyclic torture. It's from Bud Libels, and it's a fucking ripper. So we're gonna play this one. Get this queued up. All right, what fucking total fucking intensity. See, man, it's crazy. Like, they're fucking phenomenal in my book, which means yes, they are. But a lot of people just haven't heard them. You know, they like an international act. Gotta fucking get into the Antaeus, man. All right, I'm gonna play one more track from these guys, and then we're gonna call it a night. Thanks everyone who fucking hung out, enjoyed the show. I'm gonna play the opening track to Cut Your Flesh and Worship Satan. Enter war with the long fucking intro. So, intro babies, you must suffer through this. Or you can just change the channel. I don't fucking know. Anyway, thanks for supporting the Witching Hour. Anyone who threw some cash that way, always appreciated. Grant and Jesus drinks jet fuel. I hope you saw my answer. Probably can't make it out to a metal threat, so that sucks. Hey, thanks you all. Like I said, if anybody goes out and buys some stuff from Antaeus, or you order the Destruction Ritual, and also check out Aeosoph, his the other band he does. Not sure if he's still in that one. Should ask him. But all the releases are killer too. I mean, it's always top notch fucking black metal, real deal. My fucking seat has like sunk. There you go. But like I'm fucking in a elementary school fucking student desk or some shit, motherfucker. All right, great fucking chat tonight too. It's fucking hilarious. Aeosoph, been split for years. I think it's a great band though. Yeah, it's been years, right? If you can find that, what is it? I have it. The Aeosoph Antaeus split with the demos or something. Fucking rules. Holy shit, the Joker. Thanks, bro. Thanks for everything. Again, man. Support that Goat Metal show. Dudes are just fucking real fucking fuckers. No bullshit. Look at that shirt they sent me today. Got Rich Tone and the Devil Berry. Fuck yeah. So thank you, dude. Always being a supporter. Joker fucking rules. The whole crew rules, man. Alright, so here we go. That last track for the night. Fucking what's up, JRR Token? What's up, Rotten Punks? We're gonna go out with a fucking Devastator. Here we go.
Are you a homosexual?
What is light without dark?